Welcome to another jam-packed podcast episode of things to do in Sligo, Roscommon, Leitrim, Mayo and beyond. There's so much to do this weekend and coming into next week as well. So I hope that you get your dancing shoes on and have a bit of fun and go and explore some of the sights and the sounds and the music and everything. So I'm rambling as always. I'm here in my studio, aka my car, and the rain is beating down on the windscreen. So if you hear that, that's what it is. It's also bin day today. So I'm just hoping the bin men don't come in the middle of it all. But anyway, first thing I have to tell you, the Henry family from Clunicool are playing a free concert in Murphy's Hotel in Tubbercurry. That's on Thursday the 6th of June from 9 till 11. So that's great. It's free. Head along, have a dance, meet some people, have the chat. Now we have Friday the 7th of June. We've got Culture Friday, and this is the first of the Culture Friday series. It's taking place at the Boyle Craft Shop, and the first person there will be Bernadette McCarrick, and she has a lovely poetry book, To Walk in My Native Place, so she'll be doing some readings for that. So that's a free event and all are welcome. Now we have the Salsa Sundance Festival. So this really, you do need your dancing shoes. I've seen some of the videos. These guys are amazing. So that's from the 7th to the 9th of June, and it's taking place in the Southern Hotel, Sligo Southern Hotel. I'll put the link in because there's music and dancing all weekend, and there's certainly something that you'd like to go along to. And also Brendan Tierney from the Sligo show did an interview with Tony from the festival, so I'll put the link in for that as well, and you can find out more about the festival there. Now Hogan's Bar in Ballina are starting their live music from the 7th, and it's going to be running every day from 9:30 to 12:30. That's at night, obviously, so there's all different acts, and I'll put the link in and you can read more about it. Also on Friday the 7th at 8 p.m. we have Linda Fredrickson performing Juniper, and that's in Balmullet. I will put the links in and you can buy tickets online, or you can, I think there's some available on the door. I'm not 100% sure, but I'll put the links in. So she's one of Europe's leading jazz saxophonists, and it's well worth going to see her. We also have another festival. This time it's the Roscommon Chamber Music Festival. This will take place from June the 7th to the 9th, and it's on in the Roscommon Arts Centre and also King House in Boyle. So there's 4 different concerts, and you can choose the ones you want to go to. I'll put the link in for you. Now we head to Saturday the 8th of June. The first thing I have to tell you about is the car boot sale at a Connery Farmers Market. You can also have a stall there, so if you've got a lot of rubbish in your house, looking at me, if I could be bothered to sort it out, it's only a tenner to have a stall, and it's a great way to get rid of some stuff that you don't need anymore, and also to make a few bob. Now we have the Ballinglen Museum of Art. They're hosting, I'm not sure if this is fully booked, it's Saturday the 8th of June. It's a plein air painting with Randall Exon. As I say, it may well be fully booked, but I'll put the link in and you can find out more about it. It's taking place at North Mayo's Heritage Centre Organic Gardens, which are fabulous. If you haven't been there, definitely go and visit them. I went there last year and they're gorgeous. Also on Saturday the 8th of June at the Hawkswell, there's a lovely concert for babies. It sounds gorgeous. It's called Night Lights, and it's inspired by lullabies. So it's an informal concert, so the babies don't have to sit still, don't worry. And it's for 0 to 12 months, and there's award-winning musicians that are doing that, and I will put the link in. At 11 a.m. on Saturday, you have jazz brunch at Oster at the Model. I'll put a link in for a special offer, but you can also just turn up and check out the music and also have a look at the Sligo Wave exhibition, which is a fantastic exhibition by Sligo artists, and that's there until September. The North Mayo Heritage Centre Craft Fair takes place on June the 8th as well, which is Saturday. It's from 11 till 4. There's loads of different stands. You can find out more about it on the link in the blog and on the podcast. If you feel a bit adventurous and you want to get the running shoes on, you can race the tide with the Coney Island Adventure Run. This is hosted by Sligo Rugby Club, and you can run or walk to Coney Island. It's stunning views. If you haven't been there, it's absolutely gorgeous and well worth it. So it starts at 11 a.m. at the Sligo Rugby Club, and I'll put the link in so that you can register and find out more about it. Also, the Secret Gardens of Sligo are opening for the first time this weekend. So there are 2 gardens open, one in Screen and one in Boyle this weekend, and I'll add the brochure because there's different gardens at different weeks. It is a donation base, so what you do is you turn up and you'll give a donation. It goes to to the charity of the garden's choice. So there's different charities. Well worth a visit, gorgeous gardens. I've done some of them, really well worth checking out. There's also a soothing sound bath meditation at MT Fitness Training in Balmullet in County Mayo. That's on June the 8th, but it's also back on the 22nd. I'll tell you more about the later one again. So it's from 5 to 6:30 p.m. and you can experience deep relaxation with Tibetan singing bowls, gongs and chimes. I tell you something, after all the dancing you'd need it. I'll put the link in as always, as spaces are limited. After all that relaxation on your sound bath, you can head back to Sligo and check out the Sligo Jazz Project launch. This is really going to be a night of entertainment and you're going to love it. So Linda Fredrickson is there, so if you've missed her in Mayo, you can see her on Saturday the 8th in the Hawkswell, and it's also going to be the very first Leighton Live Music Club. So that's all part of the Sligo Jazz Project Festival launch. The Sligo Jazz Project takes place in July in Sligo and it's just brilliant. There's musicians from all over the world. If you haven't been to it before, put it on your list because it's amazing. Trisha Collins, the Sirens and the Yonder Boys will appear in the Trinity Arts Centre in Roscommon on the 8th of June, and this starts at 8 p.m. I'll put the link in there. So if you're in Roscommon area, check that out. It's going to be folk, Americana and bluegrass. So if that's your kind of music, you'll really want to go to that. Nobody puts Baby in the corner. Dirty Dancing is coming back for one night only in the Director's Lounge at 8:30 p.m. and it's at Eclipse Cinema in Bundoran. If you've listened to the podcast, you'll see I had the most amazing time there the other week with my friend Collie, and you need to go there. It's just fabulous. I can't say any more than that. Also, we have Dancing at Lunasa. This is presented by the Windmill Players. This is taking place in Ballina Arts Centre and it's on Friday the 7th and Saturday the 8th of June, and it's an amazing play. If you get a chance, go and see it. Also on Saturday night you have Trad Music. This is their weekly session. This is in Rouse's Bar in Ballina, one of the oldest pubs in Mayo. But do go along there. It's from 10 p.m. and it's a free event. All are welcome. Now we head to Sunday the 9th of June, another busy day, and it starts really early. So if for the early birds, and there are birds involved in this, but firstly we have the sheepdog trials. This is taking place in Atlantic Sheepdogs in Sligo. If you've never been there, it's so well worth a visit. The dogs are so intelligent, and this is for Avion's Pink Tie, which is the National Children's Cancer Charity, and it starts at 8 in the morning and it's in Cliffany. I'll put the poster in so you can have a look, and there's going to be refreshments and everybody's welcome just to come along and have a look, and it's going to be on all day. If birds are your things, we mentioned birds earlier, head to Ochra's Head with Birdwatch Ireland, the Sligo branch. This is in the 9th of June. You can meet them in Sligo town or you can head to the head first to meet them there, and they'll explain all the seabirds to you, and it's a free event and all are welcome. The Organic Centre in Leitrim are hosting a Birds, Bees and Beasties, and this is a free eco art workshop for children aged 6 to 11, and I will put the link in because you do have to book that and it may be fully booked. So that's at 12 to 1 p.m. on Sunday the 9th of June. Now if you have the doggies, head to Oakfield Park for the 2024 dog show. Oakfield Park is in Raphoe in County Donegal. It's a gorgeous place, another one well worth visiting. But they have a dog show and it's on Sunday the 9th of June from 11 till 6. There's a gorgeous free herb walk. This is part of the Global Wellness Day on Sunday the 9th of June, and this is with Neentog Kitchen Gardens. Neentog is actually the Irish for nettle. If you go along and ask Gabby all about it, because Gabby Wyland is an expert and she will be telling you all about the herbs that she grows around her home and garden and what you can use them for. So that's free. It will probably book out. I'll put the link in. And we built this city on rock and coal. This is a climate change hope punk comedy show. There's something different for you. It's created by scientists, comedians, and it will take place on Sunday 9th of June in the Ballycroy Visitor Centre in County Mayo. So the show's at 12 and then there's a sustainability workshop taking place at 2. Entrance is free, but you do need to book, so I'll put the link in. If you've got kids, you want to head to Ballina for the Great National Hotel. They've got a kids comedy show. Adults go free and it's the kids you pay for, but I'll put the link in. The show starts at 2 and the doors open at 1:30. Now, yee-haw, if country music is your thing. Sorry, that was really awful. I'm cringing myself here. But anyway, there's the Legends of American Country take place in the Hawkswell Theatre on Sunday the 9th of June at 8 p.m. So they've got tributes to Dolly Parton, Johnny Cash and Garth Brooks and so many, many more. I'll put the the link in that, you know, if you love singing along to the country songs, you'll want to go to this. Now, Monday the 10th of June, we have something a little bit calmer. We have a tea dance, and this is the Rainbow Ballroom of Romance in Glenfarne, County Leitrim. This is on the afternoon of Monday the 10th of June, and it's from 3 to 5 p.m, and it's €8 entry. You get live music, you get refreshments, you get a tour of the show band exhibition, and you get to have a dance. Now, you've got a day off on Tuesday. Phew, you'll need it. I need it after reading all of these. So 12th of June, there's Joyce at Lunch. This is in the Hawkswell Theatre, and they're celebrating Bloomsday with some hilarious performances. This is free, or you can pay what you can, and they will appreciate that. I'll put the link in. It's at 1:10, so it's at lunchtime, and you'll be back in time for work. The Ballina Arts Centre are also hosting a free event on Wednesday, and this is from 1:15 to 1:45, and it's going to take place every Wednesday through June and July. So it's called Music at Lunchtime. It's free entrance, no booking, just turn up. That's the Ballina Arts Centre. Now, in the evening on the 12th of June, we have author Jan Carson, and she's delivering the 2024 Nyland lecture, Becoming Various, Untangling the Knots of Northern Identity. This is in the Yeats Memorial Building, and it's part of the Yeats Day Festival, which starts on the 12th of June and runs until the 16th. Now, on the 13th of June, we've just mentioned him, Yeats Day. So that is Yeats' birthday, and Yeats Day would love you to take part in that. I've done a separate podcast that you can listen to, and I will link to, and it's basically telling you how to get involved. Use the hashtag Yeats Day, post on your social media, and you may get shared by the Yeats Day account. So all ages can join into that. Share a photo, share poetry, share something to do with Yeats. Also at 1 p.m. at the Yeats Memorial Building, you can actually see them cutting the Yeats birthday cake, and there'll be poetry readings with Eilidh Kilgallen and students. And then at 5 p.m. you've got Sligo in Yeats. This is the launch of Dr. Joe Hassett's new book and an exhibition. And on the 14th of June at 4 p.m. this is Poetry Afternoon Tea, also part of the Yeats Festival, and this is also in the Yeats Memorial Building. So phew, that was a busy week. And before I let you go, I just want to tell you two things of interest. One is there's music every night of the week in Sligo. Did you know that? And it's not just Sligo Town, it's Sligo County too. And John the Map, brilliant name. I wish I had a name like that. What would I be called? Val the Voice. Actually, I quite like that. I've gone off tangent, but anyway, John the Map has the Sligo Musicians Guide, and he lists the music for every night of the week in Sligo. It's online. I'll put the link in. Honestly, you will never be short of things to do in Sligo. And there's also something else I want to tell you about. This is the Jet Black Squares. They have a Sligo and Roscommon smartphone photography workshop. So if you've ever wanted to know more about using your smartphone and taking photos with it, you can go along with Paul. I'll put the link in. He does different workshop, and he'll show you what to do. He's a really good photographer. I haven't done it myself yet, but maybe one day. So anyway, that's a roundup for the week. If you've got anything to share for the following week, so that would be the 15th and 16th of June and beyond, just drop me a message. I love to hear from you, and thanks for all the great feedback about the podcast. I'm having the best crack doing it, and I hope that you like listening to it. So thanks for listening. Bye.